All right, obviously it was a great first game for us in regards to finishing the job. I thought our guys were resilient at times. Bloomfield's a very difficult team to play against. They're aggressive defensively. They really rebound the basketball well. They get fouled. They're great in transition. And so we had a mindset of what we needed to do. They come out in the first half and they really shot the ball well, and so that was unique. They hit those 6 threes in the first half. Our guys, obviously, in the second half, we got it going a little bit, and we really defended. I thought we did a great job defending overall. The 10 steals, the mindset to really try and take away those drives to the basket and shrink the floor that way. I think our guys did a really good job. And then the offensive side of the court, I thought we played the right way. We missed a lot of open shots, but we were taking the right ones. We limited our turnovers for the most part, and we did a good job of getting in the paint and then kicking out, and guys got their feet set and got ready to shoot. And obviously the final score is what it is, and we're excited about that and excited about moving on.
All right, so we'll open it up to questions.
Coach, defensively, if you could talk a little bit more about what you did so well. I know in the second half they didn't have any three-point
Sure,
looks.
yeah.
But it wasn't just the three-point line.
Yeah.
It was also sometimes they were driving the lane and you made stops, you got in their face, deflections. Can you talk a little bit?
No question. And the first thing was transition. It was like, okay, you got to get back. And I think they had 11 points in transition the first half of their 36. So we were like, okay, they would have had 25 if we just took away the transition. So we stopped that, and then our mindset was, and this guy to my left did a great job on the kid Hearns, who, he's their best three-point shooter, and he got no looks in the second half from 3, and I thought he did a great job and really worked that way. And then everybody else really needed to do a good job of we call it gapping up and making sure that they weren't getting to the rim. Now late in the game they got some, and we ended up fouling a few times as well. That kept the game a little bit closer, but I thought for the most part our guys were physical. The athleticism was great. I think Paul Green did a great job when he came in. Noah Kamba gave us some really good minutes also, and we were able to obviously make them miss. Not hope they miss, we made them miss.
Bloomfield really played you guys hard to the last couple of seconds. Can you talk about the strategy for keeping that gap and ultimately winning?
Oh man, yeah. No, I think the reality is, those things that I talked about and what we wanted to focus on, we had to get stops. And now they out-rebounded us for the game, but I think we got some crucial stops, whether it was steals, and that was the big thing, right? We got 10 steals, so limited some rebounds there, but we got some runouts and got some easy baskets as well. And then we were pretty patient offensively. I thought we did a good job of continuing to move the ball. We ran our offense well, and when guys were ready to shoot, we made enough of them. So it was good.
I have a question for both the players. First of all, Kurtis, you were very efficient today, 5 of 6 from three-point range, and you hit the dagger 3 in the corner. You also hit the dagger 3 against them in the regular season. Your thoughts about it?
That's right. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. So your thoughts about what Bloomfield brought to you as far as a challenge, and also how you stepped up in the big moments against them twice this year.
I don't necessarily think it was anything specific. Our team did a really good job both games, keeping it close and then just giving us a chance to win at the end. And then it just so happened that I was able to make the big shots at the end.
Thank you. And Matt, you led the nation in three-point makes this year. You had a little struggled a bit today because they were on you, and 3 of 10, but still you got some good looks as well. Your thoughts about not only shooting the 3 in the rhythm of your offense, I know you have a lot of pull-ups and also in the rhythm of the offense, but also just for you as a shooter, what is it like to have the green light? Because I'll never know what that's like. What's it like to be that type of assassin on the court?
I don't even know how to describe that. I've been on teams before where there is kind of a leash, and I will say that when you do have that confidence and a coach and your teammates breathe that confidence into you, it does change the way you look at just shooting the ball. I feel like regardless, I'm going to try to get up as many as I can, and if they go in, they go in. If they don't, then it's whatever. But whether I went 1 for 10, 8 for 10, like they are going to pass me to the next one and tell me to shoot every single time. So, I mean, it means a lot just having the confidence of my teammates, to do that. No matter how well I shoot. I mean, I didn't really shoot the ball well, but tomorrow I'd guarantee that I get as many up just because they're going to find me and it's going to be they want me to get going. So it means a lot for sure.
And for either Jack or Matt, any of you guys, being here last year, winning a game in the tournament, getting to a second round, how much of a factor did that have in your success today? Did it make a difference? Were you not as rusty because of that?
I think we talked a little bit about that and just understanding. I mean, this year different than last year. We had the reality is that Matt and Derek Grant have been tremendous leaders, and it's made my job a lot easier. What they preach is what we feel about it in our program, and when it comes from the players, it's that much more impactful. And so we kind of knew we once we won the championship, and that was a step, something that we didn't accomplish last year that we felt we could, and we took that down this year. I don't know, but there was a certain confidence this year with our preparation, the feeling that we had that we weren't going to let anybody take it away from us. And I feel like this was a good start. We knew it wasn't going to be easy. None of these games will certainly be easy, but we do have a confidence about us that we feel like that we're clearly one of the best teams in the region, and we can beat anybody if we play the right way, if we continue to care about the right things and do it together. I think that certainly helped.
Well, and obviously Bloomfield was pretty tough defensively coming into the game. Did you guys do anything different in preparation to face that defense, or was it just making sure that you played the right way?
Yeah, I think it's us playing the way we play and understanding that, but they do have the nation's best shot blocker. So, and you probably saw that. There were times that we were kind of dribbling around and just waiting for somebody to get open outside because he doesn't leave his feet. He is amazing in regards to that, and so he certainly impacts the game. And to our guys' credit, we played the right way. We challenged him maybe once or twice, and then we're like, what are we doing? Like, let's make sure we continue to make the right decisions, and we certainly did. That's why we took as many threes as we did.
Well, and this is for Kurtis and Matt. You mentioned the confidence factor, but how much was that run through the NE10 tournament for your confidence? Did it give you guys an extra boost heading into the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I would say for sure. Just that run that we had, that we're still having, to be honest, because I feel like there was kind of a switch that was flipped about 3 weeks ago. Like, we were completely out of contention, it felt like, for the regional. Like, we didn't even know if we would get a home game in the playoffs, like in the NE10. So there was just a point in time where we felt like something has to change. And ever since then, I feel like we really took a hold of kind of our destiny. And now we kind of feel just a huge breath of confidence. Obviously, I think winning the NE10 championship validates that, and it adds to what we're trying to do, because playing in a championship game is a lot different than playing in a normal regular season game. I don't think I've ever had that experience, not to the level of like high school or like or college. That was actually my first championship in high school and college. So just getting that and to have that with our guys, like there's going to be a certain level of, okay, we've been here before, and like it's not like, obviously we want to play on Tuesday, we want to play past Tuesday, we want to keep going, but I feel like the biggest thing that we've been able to do is just take it one at a time, and we don't get ahead of ourselves, and the next one is always the most important. So like, we're talking in the locker room, it's just about tomorrow, whatever happened today, we're just going to flush it, but we're focused on tomorrow. So.
And just one follow-up on the switch being flipped, was that after the Pace home loss?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's the last time we lost.
That's the last time we lost. Yeah, we just had a man-to-man conversation with everybody, and I think that's the turning point. And if they're gonna look back and see like when a championship was won, it's gonna be that moment when we all just bought in. And that was the first block, and hopefully that we just keep it rolling, and just keep going with it. But that's the day.
Speaking of tomorrow, how are you feeling going into tomorrow now that you've gotten the first round over the...
Yeah, we know it's going to be a great challenge. We've played both teams, and they play a different style than a lot of the teams in the NE10. So we haven't seen it in quite some time. We will get prepared. We'll put our guys in a position to have success, and that's all you can ask for at this time of year.